This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends.
Well, hello.
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 We're back.
After a hiatus of...
A little hiatus. We both got busy with life.
Yeah.
You were away for a bit, doing all kinds, and I've been working. And here we are a month later. Oh, we're back.
Yeah. No richer, but we've worked.
Probably poorer.
Probably poorer. Definitely
Probably a
poorer.
lot poorer.
Yeah, bloody hell. How does that work? You go away and work,
and
then you come back and
nothing.
you've got less money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's life.
That is life. But I've missed this. Been looking forward to this today.
Yeah, same.
And we've got a good one. You had a good month then, generally?
Yeah.
Interesting. Fun times.
Yeah. Just work again. So it's
worky work.
I always think when I'm working, how can I not do this? How can I just do the stuff I want to and get paid for it?
Yeah.
And I've not got an answer yet. But if anyone has an answer to that question,
please write in.
You'll
also be the first person to ever write in.
Oh, true. We get some YouTube comments.
We get Joanne. I love Joanne.
Yes.
She's like a proper fangirl. It's great.
Someone commented recently about the one that was the old, what was the name? Who got set on fire in the car?
Oh.
Spanaki. Oh, no.
Spanaki? Maggie?
Someone, it was in the 20s. They wrote in about that.
I can't remember her name. No, I need to know her name now. Let me have a look on the list.
Yes.
But what Evelyn
Foster. Yes.
So they wrote in about what?
They wrote about that one and their thoughts on it. So that was nice.
Oh, right. I don't see these.
I don't know how to find comments on the internet version. There's an app version.
Oh, nice. I need to send them.
Yeah, it was nice to see.
Well, thank you, whoever you were.
Thank you for writing in. We read that comment and...
I didn't read the comment, but I will read it.
Yeah, I read it.
I don't go on YouTube.
I like YouTube.
I'm just a Spotify gal.
Oh, here we go. Comments.
Oh, yeah. Where is she?
Close.
They. Them.
This was oh no, that was Joanne.
Oh,
so it was someone else.
Okay.
But thank you, the person.
Other person.
Who wrote in on that.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What was our last episode?
It was the
Missing
mental
Kate.
asylums one.
Oh, it was our mini.
Yes. I love that one.
Yes. Oh, yeah. With the body stain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
A juicy stain.
And like the missing brain for years and finally being returned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And islands that people don't go on because they think it's haunted and stuff.
And corruption in general. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we're back. And we're back to murder.
Yes.
Good old-fashioned murder.
Yeah. Oh, I found the comment.
Oh.
It was interesting because this one, Ernest Brown, one of our videos, the short ones, was Did Ernest Brown murder Evelyn Foster? And I didn't know this. Ernest Brown murdered Frederick Morton near Tadcaster, which is only 80 miles away from where Evelyn died.
Oh.
So it wouldn't have been a long journey.
It wouldn't.
And he could have done it.
He could have.
So thank you for that comment.
So there you go.
We've solved it.
Maybe we're actually solving things.
Yes. And this was 100 years later. So.
Right. So we're bringing things together.
Yeah.
Together.
Everyone.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so we're doing good old-fashioned murder.
Yes.
Murder.
Famous murder.
A very famous murder, actually. Well, I mean, it is, but I also hadn't
I'd never heard of it.
I also hadn't heard of it.
Everyone
but it is really well known.
It is.
Generally.
And so many videos are saying it's on par with Jack the Ripper and stuff. But I'm questioning that. So let us know your thoughts on that.
I disagree.
But I disagree as well. It's kind of like Jack the Ripper's a 10. This is like famous, but 5.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But this is the murder of Elizabeth Short, also known as the Black Dahlia murder. Black Dahlia.
Yeah.
Which has become many things. There is this movie. There's a show. Something has Chris Pine in it. Yeah. And I love Chris Pine, so I don't know why I've not watched that.
Yeah. The movie looks pretty good. And there's a fragrance.
There's a No.
Black Dahlia fragrance. I don't know.
That's bad. No, that's not allowed. Jesus.
Fragrance. I don't know who made it. Let's see.
There's
Black Dahlia fragrance.
There's also
Givenchy, Dahlia Noir.
No.
Black Dahlia body. There's loads.
Body. Yeah. No. Oh gosh, that doesn't seem very okay, does it?
Dahlia Noir. They've called it that, so it sounds
a bit more edgy. Distant. There's also a metal band.
Yeah.
That we learned Jonathan went to go and watch a few times when he was younger. To those who don't know, Jonathan's my uglier half. Jonathan. Right, yeah, so there's loads. It's become a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. They say this is like the LA US.
Yeah.
Like they've got the Boston Strangler and the Black Dahlia kind of on the coast.
This is the one.
Yeah.
But it refers basically to the 1947 killing of Elizabeth Short, who was a 22-year-old woman whose mutilated body was found in Los Angeles. The crime became one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. The brutality and theatrical nature of the crime generated intense media coverage, and the nickname Black Dahlia was coined by the press, likely referencing her dark clothing and the recent film The Blue Dahlia. Not seen that.
I've not seen that either. No. It must have been a pretty, old film.
But the case involved over 150 suspects, numerous confessions, but no one was ever charged, and it remains officially unsolved and continues to generate public fascination, books and films to this day.
People love when there's a murderer writing in and saying they did it.
Like, well, I mean, if you take away the gory, what's actually happened, it's like gossip, isn't it?
Yeah.
People love it.
True. What's in it for them, though? Like, if I write to the police and say I killed someone, you surely get put on a list.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't know if they... I don't know. Well, yeah, no, it'll be out, like, put down, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be recorded that they've... But, I mean, some of those people might have given aliases.
True.
Fake names.
Especially back then.
Definitely. And also, what we've learned in this case is that, I don't know, the police don't seem either very on it or they're just assholes again.
Yeah. It's, I think, a mix of both.
Shit goes missing. So who the hell knows what's true and what's not?
Yeah, because the journalists pretty much beat them to everything.
And exactly.
Then screwed up the whole case.
Go on, give us a background then on Elizabeth
Short. And LA. LA sounds great at this time.
Yeah.
It's like post-war energy. Everyone is just living their life. Like, no care given. So she's one of those Hollywood party girls, really. But before that, she was a small-town girl from Medford, Massachusetts. And her father, this is the first time I've ever heard someone has this as a job role, which obviously it's a job role, but I never considered it. He built miniature golf courses, which sounds quite fun.
That does sound quite fun.
Yeah. And then the depression wiped him out.
Oh,
okay. And as a result,
classic.
One day she was 6 years old and he left his car parked on a bridge so that his family thought he had committed suicide.
That's savage.
And they believed it.
Savage.
Literally. So, like, they
get out of being a family man.
Yeah. Because I think he was just like so hard done by like the
Great
20s and the
though.
depression. Yeah. But one day her mum gets a call and it's the dad. He's alive. He'd just been living in California.
Hello?
Yeah.
Who is this?
And he asks if he can come and move home.
Right. Oh.
Like,
Obviously, no.
yeah, and she's like, no. But so he basically just parked his car on a bridge, so they thought he must have jumped into the river.
Is that all you have to do?
Well, back
Was
then,
there no follow up of like, where's the body? Anyone see anyone jumping? No, his car's just there. So
Yeah.
that's it.
that's it.
Case solved.
But this
They
one,
can do that for this case, but not for actual.
yeah, and they pretty much do that in,
Bloody hell.
yeah. They must have just been like open and shut.
Yeah.
But then, he
Don't care.
calls and
Let's
he's
move
like,
on.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he didn't come and move
Aw.
back into them, but I don't know if like Elizabeth had much interaction with him growing up.
Yeah, I don't know about growing up because eventually she is like, it's like in her late teens and early 20s. She was moving a lot between Florida and California because her dad was resurfaced in California.
Right, yeah.
So I think she did.
Have some contact with him.
Yeah. In fact, I've got a line here. She briefly lived with her father after he resurfaced in California, but the arrangement did not last. So I think she was like seeing him a bit, but
Yeah.
obviously, I guess it's pretty hard to get over your dad trying to frame
His own-
suicide
yeah. That's
to-
such a rogue move. Like,
to leave you.
yeah.
Yeesh.
It's so creative of him, but also at the same time just like so dumb. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna park my car here and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she apparently where she was living,
Mm.
it was quite difficult for her. She had asthma, so she found the winters difficult.
Yeah.
And that's why she was sort of moving to the south
Florida.
to Florida during
Yeah.
the war. And this is where she met Major Gordon,
Oh.
who was a pilot,
No.
and they got engaged during the war. So it's all looking great.
Yeah.
It's all
well,
looking up. But
you said war.
yeah, yes, it's very sad because 5 days before the end of the war in Japan, so literally it would have all been
Over.
done
Home
for
sweet
him.
home.
Yeah, his plane went down and he died.
Mm.
And that was the end of that. She just never really recovered from it.
Yeah.
And she moved to California, or she moved to at least the west side.
Yeah.
And she went out with another pilot from her past,
Oh, right.
who was also called Gordon.
Right.
So like,
Gordon and Gordon, the pilots.
yeah, literally, but it didn't work out. And I think she just kind of felt like this guy, the first guy, Major Matt Gordon, was her man.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
It's gone. And
gone. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. That's sad.
Yeah. So it is a lot of just hard life, really, in some ways. Just that time in general.
Yeah, it just sounds like everything I've read on her past in particular as well. Like she does not stay in any one area kind of that long.
Mm,
She's just constantly bouncing around, isn't she? Because she does go to during World War II, and just after she goes to California,
mm,
and then I'm presuming then after that, then because I've got that she kind of just socialized after that mainly with like servicemen and developed a reputation for being like the kind of party girl, being very stylish, very fond of wearing black, which is where we get the Black Dahlia.
mm.
But then I think she takes like a bit of a turn and she wants to go and work in the film industry.
Yeah.
She's like aspiring, but she can't quite make it, so she's like a waitress vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. And people described she'd like go on dates for meals so that she could eat.
Yeah.
So she is living that kind of Hollywood stereotype life in some ways. You go to chase movie star dreams.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work out. Because like the media painted her as like sort of one of those people who would be like little roles here and there, doing all these things, but she never
actually, there's no evidence of her actually
even auditioning.
Yeah. And then alongside that, she's staying in like all these kind of like temporary accommodations.
Yeah.
With like friends and like you say, going out for meals for food and stuff. It's a little bit of an escort vibe.
It is.
From her.
Yeah. And like she wasn't a prostitute, but she's like kind of one step away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did hear the last house she was living in. It was like a flat on the top floor of a building, and there was 13 of them living there.
Yeah.
Like all like women, similar like vibe life, trying to make it type thing.
Do you know which one that one was? That'd have been the one in San Diego.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because she's moving from there.
Yeah. Oh, this is where one of the suspects was the landlord of that building.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Who was a sex pest.
Oh, gosh.
But
Okay.
it sounds like pretty much
right.
everyone in this time sounds to be some sort of like sexual deviant in this area.
Well, yeah. Everywhere, apparently.
Yeah.
Everyone and everyone is just,
I guess
good.
you get into that sort of like
time
and culture and that like group of people if you're like party people in your 20s.
Just everything just feels a bit more lax,
if
you get me. Everyone just seems to be doing a lot of drugs and a lot of partying.
Yeah.
And a lot of getting away with, well, I mean, everything wasn't as progressed as now, obviously. So people could get away easier with things.
Yeah.
As we'll find with this case. Like they have said, detectives today have looked at this case and gone, yeah, if this happened today, we'd solve it well quick.
Yeah.
It'd be solved so much easier. But
even from CCTV, you just wouldn't be able to just leave a body. I wonder if like, you know, when you like the first time you move out or like the first time you're old enough to go out and you go a bit crazy for like a year.
Yeah.
I wonder if like globally, because they'd just come out of the war and pre-war, everyone had been kind of that serious, like
forget it. It's time to live wild a bit.
Literally, yeah. Because everyone had that like, there's a social etiquette. This is how we interact with people before the war. And then suddenly like you have the 20s.
Everything's gone up.
You have this, you have a war and everyone's like, just screw it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's have a look because so we know mainly in like the early 40s, she's just moving frequently between California and Florida. And then by the summer/autumn of 1946, she is returned to California and spends some time living in San Diego. And it's here that she lives like in like different boarding houses with friends, socializing with servicemen and acquaintances. And one of the people that she meets is a married salesman and former army musician called Robert Red Manley. And he is actually the last confirmed person to see her alive. So she doesn't have a stable employment during this period. And by late December that year, she's in San Diego and she's telling everyone that she's going to plan to move to Los Angeles. And basically, where she's living, it falls through. So she asks her friend, Red, to come and help her out. And he drives her on the 9th to LA. I have written about how they met and stuff, but I put it under his suspect bit. Maybe I'll just do that bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they met outside a bus station in San Diego when he asked if she wanted a ride. To begin with, she wouldn't speak to him because stranger danger.
Yeah.
But after persisting, great, she eventually does get into his car. And for the next month, they go on several dates. And he's kind of like coming and going kind of thing. So whenever he's in town, he takes her for dates, pays for the food, obviously, blah, blah, blah. And when her accommodation falls through one of these boarding houses, this must be that one that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
She rings him and says, "Can you help me out?" So he picks her up, and his report to the police was, "We stayed platonically in a hotel room in Pacific Beach,
right?
And then drove to LA on the 9th." So that was how they met. So that takes us to the 9th.
Yes.
So this is the day. So they drive. And they go to, he drops her basically at Baltimore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. And that's where that's the last confirmed person to definitely see her, like, who knows her.
Right. Who doesn't just, because people saw her in the lobby and
like,
stuff.
not like random witnesses. Like, that's the last person who was like, actually knew her and was with her.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like you said, we have the witnesses that are like, yeah, we saw her in the lobby. She was there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Clearly waiting for someone. Well, they think waiting for someone making phone calls. And then it's later that evening, I've got somewhere between 6 to 10 p.m. that a witness reported that she left with an unidentified man. And then that's basically the last witness, any kind of sighting of her alive. Yeah.
Unidentified man. It's annoying people can't be more specific. Like,
yeah.
Was it an old man, a middle-aged
Young man? Did he have a limp?
Did he look like he was rich?
Come on, give us anything.
Give us anything, literally. Yeah.
Like, was he wearing a mask or did you see his face?
Yeah.
Right, well then come on.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. What colour hair did he have?
Even if you couldn't even do those things, you could definitely say like, oh yeah, he was taller than her. Like, you can definitely remember if someone's slightly higher or shorter than someone, can't you? Or, wait, it was an old man. Or it was a kid.
Yeah.
Or was it like just a middle-aged guy?
Yeah.
Like, give us something.
How did he walk?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's her last verified sighting.
Yeah, in the hotel.
And then it's not until the 15th of January. So how many days is that later?
5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 10 a.m.
When she's found.
Yeah, she's found by Betty Berzinger, a woman who's walking with her 3-year-old child, Anne, to a shoe repair shop.
She doesn't seem that, like, put off by this whole experience.
No, because she basically, so it's, I don't know how you say it, Limit Park? It's just like an abandoned lot, isn't it?
Yeah, where they're going to build like a house.
Yeah. And the quote from Betty is, I glanced to my right and I saw this very dead white body. My goodness, it was so white. It didn't look like anything more than perhaps an artificial model. It was so white and separated in the middle.
Yeah.
So you guessed it.
It's not a mannequin.
It's not a mannequin. And it is in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I've got that as she got closer, Betty this is, she realised it was a woman's body.
Right.
Bisected at the waist, face up,
oh.
and hands arranged over her head.
Yeah, it's a weird position, isn't it?
Yeah, she's like being
It's been positioned. Yeah.
And her face is being, like the Joker, like...
I've got a Glasgow smile.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
That's where you get a razor and...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her legs were spread apart.
Yeah.
I've also got, she had a tattoo of a rose.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they'd taken that chunk of flesh out.
Oh, right. So I've got pieces of her flesh had been cut out. It didn't say that.
It had a tattoo,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
There was no blood.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, being such a gory, like you cut in half, bits of your medicine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked that her body had been drained and scrubbed prior to where it had been found, basically.
Yeah. It's a weird place to put someone.
Yeah. And just even the positioning like that, like arms bent, like elbows bent kind of above her head and stuff, it is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the autopsy concludes that she had died from hemorrhaging and shock. There were marks on her legs, wrists, necks, and right thigh, which suggested she had been bound and tortured. The slits at her mouth, the smile, was made whilst she was still alive. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She also suffered a concussion from blows to her head. And the autopsy also noted that the cut had been made clean, indicating that the killer would probably have surgical knowledge. Indicated that she had been dead for approximately 36 to 48 hours, placing death likely on the 13th or 14th of January. So she's been moved somewhere, presumably kept indoors somewhere, as her body's clean, scrubbed. There's no blood at the crime scene. Yeah, and there's no signs of like outdoor exposure.
Yes.
So she's been found very shortly before being like she's been found very shortly after being placed.
Yeah.
Where she is. She's not been laying there for
a long time.
No.
Yeah. Because presumably they just put her there in the night,
Yeah.
gone off, and be
No.
like, someone will find her in a few hours.
It's looking like dawn, that like be like a few hours before,
Yeah.
if that. So that's the worst. And just a funny note. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but Betty, who discovered the body, reported this and then just carried on her merry way to the shoe shop.
I've got shoes to pick up.
Which does that tell you about that time?
Well, I've got one of the newspapers.
I've seen several dead this week. It's nothing new.
Literally, they used to have crime stats every day.
Yeah.
Of like how many, and that day that Elizabeth died, there were 2 murders in this area, 13 robberies and 47 burglaries.
Right. So
it must have just been like,
Betty's just like, another day, another murder.
Yeah.
Off to the shoe repair shop. These boots aren't going to fix themselves.
Yeah. Just with a 3-year-old, like, come on.
Come on, Anne. It's just a mannequin.
Stop touching it.
Bloody hell. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, forensic evidence suggested a body was placed in the lot shortly before discovery. That was what I was trying to say.
Yes.
And then from there, like, basically the media just blow up, don't they?
Yeah.
And this is where they coin the term Black Dahlia.
Yeah.
And then I think it's this point you said that someone makes a phone call in the next few days.
The media are pests. Like, this just, I think, is such a sign of what people think is acceptable. Probably still, I don't know. But there was a reporter from the Examiner, Wayne Sutton. We're calling you out, Wayne. You're probably not alive still, but Wayne. He called Elizabeth's mother, Phoebe, saying she's won a beauty contest. And so her mum starts...
won a beauty contest.
A beauty contest, yeah.
Right.
So she starts telling him all these stories, childhood, like answering all his questions.
Oh,
so he gets
I didn't know
all
that.
the information he wants. And then before he hangs up, he tells her what really happens.
She's not won a beauty contest.
She's actually been murdered.
She's fully in half right now.
And her mum just like passes out.
Well, yeah, fair.
But, yeah, he just literally called her.
That's so
Called her at
cruel.
home. Yeah.
That's really cruel.
Yeah. And this same newspaper, like the Examiner, they were the ones who, there was reports of like key locations, like a bus station,
Right.
where she checked all her luggage in when she got to LA, just like a storage facility.
Right.
And so the media beat the police there
Yeah.
because apparently they're better at finding these things.
Well.
And then they take all the luggage back to the Examiner's offices.
For the newspaper.
The newspaper.
Right. Yeah.
And they told the LAPD they'd hand over the luggage, but only if they came to the newspaper's office and opened it all there so they could take pictures and see it all.
Which is just crazy because, like, you couldn't even imagine that these days.
Yeah.
That the news would have that much
Literally.
power over the police.
And would remove it from the scene and just be like,
yeah.
guys, let's just...
You're interfering.
Yeah.
That's so
yeah.
bad.
But the police had no choice.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Though.
Yeah.
But, okay.
And the next day, front page, everything that's in there.
Everything's been posted.
Yeah.
So there's not even you can't even try and hold back details, as a police investigator that you don't want people to know.
Yeah.
And I guess that's how it leads to so many people ringing up confessing.
Yeah.
Which is what happens because they've got all the details.
Yes.
So only 9 days after following the discovery of her body, an envelope is delivered to the LA Examiner. So is that the newspaper?
It's the same one that pests, literally. This is the one that posts the crime stats every day.
Right,
well.
okay.
Yeah.
And that envelope is containing Elizabeth's social security card, birth certificate, some photos, an address book that was missing a few pages.
This one seems pretty legit, to be fair, out of all of them.
Yeah. And so the envelope, everything was all clean from fingerprints. It's cleaned in gasoline.
I didn't know that was a thing, but
yeah, I didn't know.
Good to know.
But
I'm joking.
And the letter itself was made out of cut out like words from newspapers and movie posters. And it read, Los Angeles Examiner and other Los Angeles papers. Here is Dahlia's belongings. And I think a total of basically 13 letters were sent to the police and press.
By the same...
Well, many were signed Black Dahlia Avenger. So I don't know if they're all from the same or what, but basically there's a load of just stuff being sent. That one seems very, well, they've got their stuff.
Yeah.
So that one's obviously like legit.
Yeah.
But what they took away from that was the fact that her address book was missing pages. Whoever's murdered her must have been in it.
Yeah.
Knew her enough to be in the address book.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the police are kind of like, okay, who's she been about?
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the letters did actually have a fingerprint on it. So this is why I don't think they're all legit, because I think this person who sent this one is cleaning them all with the gasoline. I think he sounds kind of like he's really covered his tracks.
Yeah. Well, some of them are just like.
Yeah, and someone's left a fingerprint on, and they still do the test, you know, because that's what they did have at that point, didn't they? They still had the fingerprint DNA system.
Yeah, well, they found her fingerprints.
Yeah.
Like instantly, because she was on file.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it didn't match anything they had on file. The one that they found on the letter. So it was just let go.
Yeah.
So yeah, not good.
No.
But yeah, so they presume that she must know someone. They must know the killer.
Yeah.
So they just start questioning everybody.
And there was a lot of
male
names on her address book. I've
Yeah.
got over 75 male names.
Just an escort.
Yeah. Yeah. She wasn't getting paid
Not looking good.
to have sex with them, but she was
We don't discriminate though.
getting them to pay for her board and lodgings and food.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
go for it. It's entrepreneurial.
If you're working the system. But over 50 men and women confessed to the murder. This is what I mean. But if you've got the information being published and you go, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why people want to fake confess.
No.
I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure there's an aspect of like wanting to have fame. But really, for a murder?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
And if
You
you
want to
didn't
go
do
to
it,
prison? You
yeah.
want to potentially get hung or electrocuted or whatever
God,
they're going to do?
Yeah. There must be a moment where you're doing it and you think, actually, this is stupid.
This is a stupid idea.
But
Why
these
have I
people
confessed
are like,
to this?
this is a great idea.
I mean, they must just be like absolutely mad in the head or something.
Yeah.
But
which is scary because some of them seem like pretty normal people. One was someone from the army who I think had also liked her fiance or someone. And she said she did it out of jealousy.
Right.
But this was just a random woman that she used to work with claiming she murdered her.
Oh, right.
And it's like, you must be some level of sound to just be a member of society in a job functioning.
Well, you would think so. But do you know what? A lot of these murderers, I think, were in, look at Jack the Ripper.
True.
I'm pretty sure he was probably just in normal society somehow.
Yeah.
So.
Just looked a bit tired a few days ago.
Got a bit of a mess down there, Jack.
Yeah.
You've not cleaned your hands.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's no water.
Bit tired. It's the sewage. Anyway, tangent. But yeah, so a lot of people confess. Nothing points to anything.
Yeah,
nothing adds up.
Don't believe any of them, do they?
So they expand kind of the investigation nationally, don't they? And then in like the following months, more letters allegedly from the killer are mailed to newspapers. Stop mailing newspapers.
Yes.
Message the police. God damn it.
And part of me is like, how many of these newspaper letters are just a newspaper like, we received a letter from the Black Dahlia killer.
Sent to yourself. Idiots. A handbag and a shoe believing to belong to Elizabeth was found in a nearby alley. But despite all of that, 100 interviews, it's just a cold case. It's a cold trail, isn't it?
Probably because they let all the evidence just be instantly tampered with.
Just instantly gone to shit.
Yeah.
So they got nothing. It remains active over the next few years, but just obviously loses momentum because nothing is happening. No arrest is ever made.
Yeah.
And it's just still unsolved.
Yeah.
So it kind of brings us to who we think done it.
Who did it?
Who done it?
Did you do it, Betty?
What should we start with? Lame ones.
Lame ones, yeah, the
ones.
lamos.
Lamos.
I got Mark Hansen.
Oh, sorry, Bets. Freaked her out. Mark Hansen. Oh, yeah.
A nightclub owner.
So where was he based?
He, I think, must have been in LA.
In LA.
Yeah. He was reportedly obsessed with Elizabeth, but it seems like a lot of people were.
Yeah.
She seemed to have a personality which could easily entrap male minds.
I think as well, didn't she? Oh yeah, his name was in her address book.
Mm,
So I feel like that rules him out straight away because
Yeah.
hasn't the murderer ripped a bunch of pages out?
yeah. I think he just sounds like a bit of a.
But I think she's gone and stayed with him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he's, like you said, he's been interested and she's been like, nah, man.
Yeah. But basically, she's just trying to not pay rent. Like, so like.
Can I stay? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be together. No.
No.
But I still want the accommodation, yeah?
Yeah. And will you buy me dinner for the next week?
Go on then.
Yeah. But if he's obsessed with her.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah.
happened. So he is kind of a suspect just because his name's in the book and she stayed with him. And there's a motive there, I guess, because he's like, I've been looking after you, but you spurned my advances.
Yes.
So, but there's just nothing much. There's no like forensic evidence that links him to it. There's the address book thing. It doesn't. If anything, I think the address book kind of clears him.
Yeah.
Because if the killer has sent in her address book with pages ripped out, but then his name's in it, well then,
Yeah.
why would he rip out? I
Unless
don't know.
it's a double
whammy.
whammy. Or I'll rip
Double
some
bluff.
random pages out so
So
they
they think it's that, but really my name's there.
Yeah.
But it's not enough evidence, is it? Just because someone's name's
No,
in
this
there.
yeah, it's just a guy.
And there's no other proof. So he's
He's probably a perv, but like
probably. But he's just
he's
rolled
not a
out,
murderer.
isn't he?
Yeah.
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 Who else you got?
I got a guy, Glenn Wolfe,
All
who
right.
was one of Elizabeth's landlords, which sounds like every single one of these
So
men
this is that
were in
sex
some way.
pest.
Yeah, he was described to police as a sexual maniac.
Mm,
But again, it sounds like he's just a bit of a wrong un
yeah.
who's in the book, who she knows,
Sex pest.
sex pest.
Yeah.
But he's not like necessarily like
Mm,
going out murdering people.
yeah. Just a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah. Because the other bit was how well her body was cut into. They were like,
Yeah.
some of these men didn't seem to have the skill set to do that
Mm.
with as
Yeah,
much
yeah.
precision and
Yeah. It's a professional level
yeah,
of cutting.
yeah,
It sounds like
yes. And
a
if they,
clean cut.
yeah, it must be hard if they've gone all the way through the spine.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
it's
don't know how
it's
hard that
also the
is.
procedure that's been done as well. The body's been drained, scrubbed, everything.
Yeah,
So-
true.
It is like next level.
Yeah,
I guess that is better than Jack the Ripper. He did leave a mess.
he did. He had a bit less time though.
Yeah, fair.
He was
kind
pretty
of like,
slick. Like,
I'm going to be in and out.
yeah,
Bim bam bom.
and he did do a lot of
Yeah, fair.
like I'm not saying he did a great job, obviously. He managed a lot in very short spaces of time, didn't he? Like,
And the award for best killer goes to
what were we saying before?
No.
Mr. Murderer.
Damn it, Pete.
Miss World.
We were talking about Miss World, and then we were talking about maybe there should be like one for murderers. Mr. Murderer.
Today it's Jack the Ripper.
Today. But we're gonna quickly
Sidebar. If you got this far into the episode, then
well done.
you're probably okay with us saying this.
Hopefully. Cool.
Do you have any more not so good?
Yeah, so I've got really crappy one was some guy called Jack Anderson Wilson, who was also known as Arnold Smith. Don't know why, but
Right.
he was like a lifelong petty criminal, alcoholic, and he became a potential suspect decades after
Oh,
by
right.
an author called John Gilmore, who was researching for his book called Severed.
About this.
I wonder what it's about. But he only points the finger at Jack after Jack's passed and made accusations that he'd been acquaintances with Elizabeth. And it was mainly just because he said that he resembled the sketches. So there's really not enough to go on there.
What did they base the sketches on? Elizabeth's
I don't, yeah.
came back from the grave and gave him a character witness.
Yeah, so there just wasn't enough evidence. Suspect died in a 1982 fire before any prosecution could occur anyway. I just think he was just a little reach in the dark.
Yeah, I think these authors, there's a lot of authors in this
There
one,
are.
and they all know who did it.
Yeah.
I think they're all just like reaching.
So there's also a bellhop called Leslie Dillon, and he worked at the hotel. What was it called? The Bellimore.
The Biltmore.
That's one. And he was also an assistant at a morgue. So people were like, oh, you help with the bodies.
Yeah.
And he goes to the police saying that he has some theories on who he thinks it is. But the police are like looking at him going, actually, we think it's you.
I know who did it. Yeah, so do we.
So he's just a bit dodgy. Like he talks, I think, because I'm presuming you have to be a certain kind of person to work in a morgue, but he's obviously like driving along going, yeah, we drain the bodies before we cut them, and we clean them and stuff. And they're like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But I think by the end they just go, you're just a bit of a weirdo.
You're just a freak. Yeah.
So he's kind of let go.
It's a strange coincidence. He's a bellhop who works in a morgue and has a dodgy, like, sort of foreboding aura.
Yeah.
The Biltmore is the basis for the Tower of Terror at Disneyland.
The bellhop.
Where we have loads of dodgy bellhops who know a bit more than they're letting on about the murderous psychological...
An aura of foreboding. Oh, God.
So that's just a weird... Maybe Disney should use that in the Tower of Terror.
Well, I think that is what they use, I guess.
Do you think it's based on that guy? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. He's the bellhop.
Because the Biltmore Hotel was the architectural inspiration for the Tower of Terror.
I didn't know that. That's very cool. Yeah.
So you look at it and it looks pretty Tower of Terror-y.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
And that's why, because it is. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's where she was.
Yeah.
The only other thing, like little random one, 50 years after the murder, the remaining detective from the original investigation, I'm guessing they're saying that the rest of them have died.
Right.
It didn't clarify whether he was just still working the case and they'd all left him or the rest had died. I'm not sure. But Ralph Asdell believed he'd figured out who the murderer was.
Right.
Due to basically a witness saying that they'd seen a car at dawn on the day that the body was discovered that was black and a certain, like, it's one of those typical 1940s cars, like rounded. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Like a Fallout type.
Like a, I don't know, it looks like a beetle driving around.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Bumblebee.
Yeah. But he said that he's figured it out because he's suspects had the same car but had recently been repainted. But he didn't have enough evidence to go and confront the suspect. So he couldn't actually go and tell anyone who it was. But he was like, yeah, I figured it. And that was... And he just told everyone that he knew, but he had nothing.
I bet he was just feeling down on his
look. Yeah. It's been 50 years. Yeah, I know.
I know who did
So that was just a really random but yeah, apparently there's a witness that's seen this car at the beginning. And that does come into someone more important.
Yes.
So more important people, I've got Robert Red.
Okay. Oh yeah,
So this is the guy that's met her at San Diego. She wouldn't speak to him, but he's kind of been like, talk to me. And then she's got in his car and realized he can pay for some dinners for the next month.
Yeah.
And platonically stayed in a hotel together. Yeah, sure. And then he's driven her to LA the same day. It is that day.
Yeah.
He's dropped her off at that hotel where she's last seen. So he, it's quite funny. So he is cleared by the police because he passes, I think it's 2 polygraph tests.
Right.
Doesn't count for shit, but all right.
No.
That's the time. And he did have some alibis about dropping her off at the Baltimore hotel. Is that right? Is it Biltmore?
I felt in the Biltmore,
not Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. It's not
Good morning.
Biltmore Hotel. And there's obviously no evidence that ties him to him. But years later in 1955, he's actually brought back in to get questioned again on sodium pentothal. The truth serum, what they thought was truth serum drug, which obviously is also nothing.
Yeah.
And obviously he is still innocent. And they're like, oh, he's resisting the drug. He must be innocent.
Yeah.
But then... So he dies on the 9th of January, DE086, which is 39 years to the day that he dropped her off
Yes.
after an accidental fall.
Oh, maybe her ghost pushed him.
Maybe, or it's guilt,
Guilt
or
pushed him.
somebody pushed him.
Somebody pushed him.
But
39 years later.
30 to the day that he dropped her off.
He lived a pretty long life then, at least.
Yeah.
I was in for him, at least.
So accidental fall, not
Yeah.
accidental, don't know. I don't think he did it, but that's just a very big coincidence. isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, maybe he saw a picture of her. He
Yeah.
must have been pretty old by then,
Probably.
if he's like 80
Yeah.
and then got sad and
Well,
fell.
he must have been over 20, 25.
Yeah. Because she was 22.
And this is 40 years later, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's getting on.
Yeah.
Sorry, old people that add that number up.
Yeah.
You're not getting on.
You're young.
You're young for life.
Yeah.
Okay, so who have you got? You've got like a bunch of
Doctors.
Yeah, go on then. Tell us about some
Hello,
doctors.
doctor. Well, there were
I've only got
22
one left.
major
I've just got
suspects.
name one. Yeah, go on.
Should we do him last then?
Yeah.
I've got 7 of the 22 major suspects were doctors,
Nice.
which fits with the cutting quite surgically
Mhm.
and the fact that they just had these like mad cleaning skills.
Yeah.
So one of them, Dr. Walter Bailey.
Yes.
So this guy, essentially, he was found to be a suspect while working on the 50th anniversary article of the murder.
Mhm.
A guy called Larry Harnish interviewed John Douglas, who was an FBI profiler.
Right.
And basically this conversation, this learning how they did it, who might have done it, led to like him digging into certain things. And he found in just like reams and reams of archive paper,
Yeah.
there was a marriage certificate for Elizabeth's sister.
Okay.
And one of the witnesses
hmm
had been, let me find her name. One of her friends basically had lived a block away from where Elizabeth's body was found.
Right.
And
okay.
this witness had never, Barbara Lindgren. So
Yep.
she had been a friend of Elizabeth's sister,
Yeah.
who'd been a witness to her sister's wedding
hmm
and lived a block away from
Elizabeth murder.
Elizabeth's body.
Right. Okay.
And this was kind of like in his head, alarm bells going off because this is the closest to
Anyone's, been.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Like connection wise. Yeah.
connection wise, yeah. And she'd never been mentioned in anything related to it before. It was just literally the look of the
Just
drawer,
this, yeah.
finding this. Yeah. And so he searched through who owned that property where she lived, and he found her mum, Ruth Bailey, and he'd been married to this doctor, Dr. Walter Bailey.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so Ruth had been married to Walter Bailey, and he was like some bigwig LA surgeon who'd lived in this house.
Mm.
Barbara Lindgren was their daughter,
Right.
and he was kind of similar to other doctors we'll mention. He was like surgeon to the stars type thing.
Right.
Like
I mean,
that.
it's Hollywood, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of, what is American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Season 1.
Right. Okay.
The house where they live is
Yeah,
an
it's a
old,
bit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's a cool house.
Yeah, it is a well cool house, isn't it? But also his office was a
Mm.
few blocks from the Biltmore Hotel.
Okay.
So he's got all these connections which
Mm.
kind of link up. Elizabeth is linked to his family through his sister. And basically, when Ruth and Dr. Bailey were young,
Mm.
their son had been killed by a truck. So their daughter had been playing in the road, and the son had gone to save her and been killed.
Oh,
And this had like majorly traumatized this
Well.
doctor.
fair.
Yeah, literally.
Because was he young? Did you say?
He was young at this time, yeah. But then
As in the child.
the child was as well, yeah.
Like, are we talking like young?
Young, yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
maybe like 10 or something, yeah, like a
Oh.
little kid.
That's sad.
This was in 1920, and he'd carried on, but essentially when he died, they'd found like there'd been a lesion in his brain.
The doctor,
The doctor,
right? On the autopsy of the doctor, when he's finally died years later,
yeah,
there's a legion, right? Okay.
which they think had just been like eating away inside, because a lot of his
Like cancer.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah.
Basically.
And they're like, it can affect people's behavior. It can make
Mm.
them act like irrationally, erratically,
Okay.
like random violent episodes.
I wonder, because that sounds like people that have dementia and stuff. And I
Yeah,
don't know enough about all that stuff, but I know that that's something obviously affecting the brain, and
yeah,
they inhibit different behaviors
exactly. Yeah,
as time goes on, as
literally.
it gets worse, kind of thing.
And all his colleagues like describe towards the end of his career, his
Mm.
personality would be changing, be more
Right.
erratic.
Right.
So he'd become angry, unpredictable, like
yeah.
just volatile
Mm.
and paranoid about being like exposed
Mm.
for something.
Oh.
And so the thought is that as he progressed onwards,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Elizabeth and her sister had been like at the house.
Yeah.
He'd known of her.
Yeah.
And maybe he'd just like
Snapped or something.
snapped.
Or
Like for maybe he might not have even known
what he was doing.
yeah. Because they say
Interesting.
looking at the murder that it's kind of all the hallmarks of someone who's just one time
Right.
killer
Okay.
rather than a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like they think that perhaps this was just like a one and done type thing, and
Right.
maybe he's done it,
Yeah.
snapped.
It's one theory, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And because he's got the surgical skills.
That's the main thing that goes in his direction, isn't it?
Yeah. And the other thing, obviously he's going a bit mental. He had divorced Ruth,
Right.
his wife, and he'd got with his colleague, some like medical colleague.
Right.
And they'd found in his home there were all these like surgical films which him and his new wife would just sit and watch over dinner. So like they're
people
all
just carrying out
just surgery, like
right,
like
okay.
random surgeries. And they
For just like light
dinner
leisure.
watching. Yeah.
Not even for like, I've got to learn a new procedure and I'm analysing it.
No,
Just for me watching New Girl in the background of like.
Yeah, they're eating their noodles or something.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Noodle soup.
Yeah. And so
look at that brain.
literally. But at the same time, like when I was a kid, both my parents worked in hospitals and the conversation, we wouldn't watch surgical films. But the conversation would all be about like work stuff.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a weird thing for them to just be talking about like my dad was a midwife. It would be about like giving birth and
normal to chat
nursing
about.
stuff. And
I feel like.
But this is like next level.
Yeah, it's definitely a next level thing. Actually.
And to have like a home collection. Well,
yeah.
I guess that's the only way back then, but.
Yeah, they're not giggling, are they?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's a good point though. That is a different time. What we're perceiving to be creepy, that is how they would view. They don't have.
That's just entertainment.
There isn't Blockbuster down the street.
Yeah.
And there's no Netflix. So.
And that's all they have access to, maybe. But the last thing that makes
still weird.
This guy Harnish, who was the 50th anniversary article writer. The last thing he's saying is Elizabeth was found on 15th of January. This Dr. Bailey's son was killed on January the 13th, 1920.
Oh.
So the thought with like his brain condition.
He's linked it up and gone.
He's just like.
It's the anniversary kind of thing.
And it's all been too much, affected him physically, psychologically, and he's just snapped.
Yeah.
On the anniversary of his son's death. Because he blamed his wife for it because she was looking after the kids that day.
Right.
He's fully like.
That's why she got divorced, then I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yes. So he's a potential. And this guy believes, Larry Harnish, he believes that he's the guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it could be.
I don't think so. I think it's this guy.
This guy.
I think this guy, because I mean, I like the guy you've just mentioned, but I feel like there was similar other murders.
Yes.
In the area and further down the line. So it doesn't feel like it was a one and done. I feel like it is someone who's redoing. And I feel like it doesn't feel like a heat of the moment snap.
No, right.
It feels like someone a bit like the Jack the Ripper kind of thing. Like they're doing it for like a reason
Yeah.
rather than it's a heat of the moment. I wasn't thinking.
Yes, right. That makes sense. I do like this guy as well.
Because it's so prepped.
Yeah.
Like, and precisely done. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And if it's taken 5 days to the process.
Yeah. You've had them somewhere.
Yeah. Because if it's a one-time thing and you snap, you'd usually instantly feel some sort of guilt and be like,
yeah, because they've picked her up on the 9th.
Yeah.
And then she's been murdered on the 13th or the 14th.
Yeah.
And then her body's found on the 15th. So this last guy, is this our last guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be the one.
I think it's him.
Yes.
He is, by the way, just an absolute pre-warning. This guy is a giant dick.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean like he is the worst of the worst.
Yeah. Even his house is like...
He is such a monster, like the stuff that he's done. So it's Dr. George Hodel, of course, another doctor.
Yeah.
And he's a Los Angeles physician. And he's actually brought into question because he's accused by his son, who's a former LAPD homicide detective, Steve Hodel. So after Steve retires, he publishes his research on his father being the killer. So George, the father, the doctor, very wealthy, described as very well connected, a dashing man with a high IQ. And I think he was the chief doctor at a venereal disease hospital in LA, which indicated that he had like a good knowledge of the local sex workers and just general sexual lives of people in the area.
Yeah.
Because he was like, again, similar to your doctor, like all the elite, all the stars were coming in as well. So he just kind of like, he saw everything.
And he was a celebrity in that way.
Yes.
In his own rights.
Yeah, definitely. He wasn't actually a practicing surgeon at the time, but he had studied to become a surgeon at medical school, so he had the qualifications he had learned. And the report was that he like breezed through, like he was very, very good at it.
Yeah.
When he died, his son basically found 2 photos of a woman that his son believed to be Elizabeth. So this is where this is kind of like all stems from.
Yeah.
And his son Steve kind of believes that his father and Elizabeth were having a bit of a romantic affair, and the pair were spotted in different hotels in downtown LA, along with like other claims of sightings. And coupled with this, the reason he so strongly believes it's his father was that there was another murder only a few days, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was like early February, called Jean French. A woman called Jean French. Did you know this?
No.
Right. So another woman, basically, not far away, was also murdered in the same kind of way. She had blunt force trauma to her head, and her body was weirdly positioned, and she was found one morning in a vacant lot,
right,
like a car lot. And on her body, she had the initials BD that they thought meant Black Dahlia, written in red lipstick.
Right.
So basically, you know, all the letters that get sent in, because some were handwritten.
Yeah, right.
There was like some handwritten letters later on that said they were from the killer. And the son, Steve, gets these letters checked by an expert, and it matches his dad's handwriting.
Yeah.
And they also say it matches the BD initials that were on this body.
Yeah.
So that's just something. But on the day that Elizabeth goes missing, bags of concrete are delivered to George's house. And you've seen this house, this massive mansion.
It looks like a Mayan temple.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But a bag's found at the crime scene that matches the same kind of bag that brings the concrete. So I think this seems unlikely, this little bit, but they're saying that could have potentially been used to carry her, and he's left a bag. But I feel like whoever's done this has been very particular.
Yeah.
And maybe wouldn't leave it. George also drove a black Packard.
Right.
That's the car. 1936 Packard, which is similar to the one seen at dawn. So there's a lot, but before I go into like the really bad stuff that he's done,
Oh yeah.
the other last thing is, so you know the weird positions that the bodies are found in.
Yeah.
So this Elizabeth and Jean at this point have been found in like weird positions. People thought that this could be similar to this artist, this surreal artist called Man Ray.
Oh yeah, who he was friends with.
Yeah. Who George like idolized.
Yeah.
And George also proclaimed like he wanted to become an artist himself. And he was proper good friends with this Man Ray. And Man Ray does all this kind of like positioning in their bodies where it's like arms over your head like this and all that. And they kind of like similarly match.
Yeah.
So people were going, oh, maybe this is him trying to create art.
Yeah.
But George had a daughter.
Oh gosh, yeah. This is where it gets even worse, isn't it?
Yeah. And she recalls like parties being thrown at this massive house by her dad. And movie stars would come, elites would come, Man Ray would come.
Yeah.
And she even said that she had to pose naked for Man Ray when she was a child.
It's so weird. He would, he'd let all these guests
do stuff.
But
she ran away, didn't she, in like 1949. So this is after Elizabeth being murdered.
Yeah.
And she basically she makes a load of reports to the police that one, I think he's like teaching her sexual acts at the age of 11, and then he offers her to his friends for sex when she's like 14.
Yeah.
And then she also claims that he's also had sex with her. And at the age of 15, when she's in San Francisco and she's run away, she actually gives birth to a baby girl, which is adopted by a family in Nevada. And they don't tell the baby girl until she finds out later on in life of her story. But I mean, it's probably his kid.
Yeah.
If that's all.
Yeah.
If that's all true, isn't it?
Literally, yeah. And he got taken to court for all this stuff, but the jury took 45 minutes and threw it out.
Well, yeah. And I think other family members testified saying no.
And she's a psycho. And,
yeah. But I mean, he's very wealthy and he is very well connected, and he does seem very like manipulative. So there is a strong chance, and not just with the family. I think with the police and stuff.
Yeah, gosh.
He really wants to get in with the police, so I think there could be a lot of coercion there.
Yeah.
But then he moves to the Philippines.
Yes, conveniently. But most of his life.
Yeah, but another woman's found murdered there.
Yeah.
And she's also cut in half and posed empty, like in an empty lot. I really think it's him.
I think it might be, yeah.
Because like that's three women that match up.
Yeah.
And then did you know that his son goes and visits the childhood home with sniffer dogs? That's crazy.
It is weird, isn't it?
And what is it like? They react to human decomposition, and they like trigger, don't they?
Yeah.
To like various points, saying there's been human decomposition here.
Yeah.
They do state obviously that like that doesn't indicate that this is the original point, because it can be moved through water or particles.
Right,
so
but even
could have travelled.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's still a dead body.
But yeah, like that officer says that, but then he takes home a soil sample from the alley behind where one of the dogs have pointed at, and it was positive. Like he's done the test himself and it was positive for human remains. But it doesn't give a clear time of when. So it said those human remains could be anywhere from 20 to 100 years ago.
Oh, so it could have just been before
so
even
knows?
That land was developed.
It's just all convenient.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, we found the human remains actually, but we don't know when they're from. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then it's like the other. I think they're really trying to pin him. I think because they're really doing quite a lot of work, because they even put a listening device on him for 40 days in 1950.
Yeah.
And this is like just before he leaves for the Philippines, isn't it?
Yeah.
But these recordings are now gone.
Yes, all the evidence is like mysteriously missing.
Disappeared. But there's transcripts. And one says that he said, supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia, they couldn't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary because she's dead.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Literally.
If you weren't guilty,
Yeah.
like it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you even be talking about it?
There's also another transcript that says that they describe what may have been the sound of a woman being attacked in the house basement. I'm sorry. If you heard that,
You go in.
why have you not gone in?
Yeah, because he had the secret room in his office as well, didn't he?
So, like, why have you not gone in?
Yeah.
If you hear that, like, there's a lot of questions there, and yeah, all these recordings, it's shut down like pretty quickly. The tapes mysteriously disappear, and the police release a statement saying that the recordings taken from George's home eliminate him as a suspect.
How? Yeah.
So I think there's like a lot of like dirty cops going on. I think there's a lot of paying off and
Yeah.
because everything's gone.
Because on one tape he says, "This is the best payoff I've seen between law enforcement agencies."
Yeah.
I'd like to get a connection made in the DA's office.
Yes.
And it's like, well, of course.
Yeah.
Police cover-ups is probably the number one theme in all these cases.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's well, he somehow gets away with it.
Yeah.
He either he's paid off them or he's got some dirt.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously in that clinic and he knows what's going on and who's with who and who's doing what. Maybe he's got some dirt on people that are like, I'm going to release this.
Yeah.
I'm a big, well-to-known, connected guy.
Yeah.
But basically, I think he's wiggled his way out.
Yeah. Which doesn't sound that hard in that time.
No, it doesn't.
If you're rich.
And of course, after that, there's no physical connection of evidence to Elizabeth. So he's let go and he's now dead. He died at the age of 91 in 1991 after he moved back to the United States.
It's stupid.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely where the money is.
Yeah.
Money's on him.
Because some people I wrote down, it's believed he could have done the red lipstick ones, which must be the BD one.
Yes.
Right. And also the Zodiac killings.
Oh.
They think he could have been the same guy.
Oh, interesting.
So we'd have to look at that in another episode.
Yes.
And see. And the red lipstick murders, I didn't link them to it being the same type of killing.
That must be it then.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So he's just a full-on...
Just everyone everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's just kill.
It's like all these rich people, anyone in the news these days even who's rich is doing weird stuff. And
no, especially
exactly. Yeah. And you're like, well, these people seem to just be narcissists firstly to get the level of wealth they get, because you have to be some sort of like maniac asshole.
Yes.
And stamp on a lot of people.
Yeah, you have to be okay with like pushing people down.
Yeah. And then they just get bored.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what should I do? Oh, I'll be a paedophile. I'll be a murderer.
Yeah.
Because I can get away with it.
Yeah. How do you want to be?
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. And to be fair, if he's willing to do all these things to his own daughter.
Yeah.
And expose her to random men. There's no reason he wouldn't kill someone who he's like related to.
Yeah,
or...
no, absolutely. And I think with the daughter thing, I know, obviously they're going, oh no, which one do you believe? Do you believe that she actually has gotten away and she's telling the truth? Or is the entire family not been paid off and they're actually going, no, she is a nut job? But then why is this son coming forward? And of course there is an argument that he's like, I hate my dad. He's an asshole. So I'm going to frame him.
Yeah. But
it's not like he just didn't take me to football on Sunday, so I hate him. He never spent time with me. I hate him. This sounds like it's actually, I believe my sister. This guy's a monster. I actually genuinely think he's done it.
Yeah. And why would an 11-year-old, 10-year-old even think to make it all up for one thing, but pursue it so much to go to the police, go to court.
Run away, go to court. Yeah.
Like, you'd maybe run away, but you wouldn't be like...
Give up the kid. Go through all of that.
Just for a lie. Like, maybe you'd run away and just run away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't then go to the police and be like, let's go through this long court proceeding. Just to... And the jury making a decision in 45 minutes. That is very suspect.
That's insane.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
I fully think he did it.
Yeah.
I fully think he did it. But it's unsolved.
Yeah. Probably always will be.
I had a little bit that says why the case remains unsolved that I found. And it's just mainly, it's 4 bullet points. Crime scene contamination by crowds and press. Limited forensic technology. Conflicting witness accounts. The possibility the killer left California after. I think the main thing is, well, I think the crime scene contamination, all that stuff, the fact that the press can do what they want was ridiculous.
So stupid, yeah.
And everything's posted out. The police don't have a chance, any of the good police don't have a chance of controlling what information gets released. So Tom, Dick and Harry all know what's going on. So they're all going to write in going, I'm the murderer. I know I ripped those pages out with that book.
I did it, yeah.
Yeah. So you've lost already there.
Yeah.
And with no DNA, except for fingerprints, which don't match to anyone anyway. And then even with all of that, I think they found who it is, but he's just paid them off anyway and wiggled out.
And they've lost the evidence.
Where's these tapes gone? Where are these tapes with screaming women on gone? Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Not even not even just the tapes, like other evidence is gone. Like with the that should be with the files. Yeah. Stupid.
It is.
I think he did it.
I think he did it.
I'm pretty positive. But I am interested now because I love the Zodiac stuff.
Yes.
That's one that I really do.
And if it could be him.
Fascinating. Yeah. So maybe we should do that one next.
Yeah, this is our George Hodel series.
Oh gosh.
And then the lipstick ones after that.
Yes. Oh well. Interesting. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll do him. We'll do all 3.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's the easy plan.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So yeah, let us know who you think did it. Even though we've just decided for you. And if you tell us it's someone else,
you're wrong.
We're not going to listen.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Yeah. It was good.
It was good, that
was a good one. it was a good one to get back into. It was very, it's sad. They always are sad. I feel like I always have to say that.
Because
But I just
died.
find them so interesting.
It is.
That's why we do this.
It is, yes.
That's why we enjoy doing this.
Pure interest.
It is pure interest. But yeah, thank you for listening. Have we got anything we need to mention?
I don't think so. I can't remember these days.
No. Give us a comment. Let us know what you think, what your thoughts are, blah, blah, blah. Give us a like. All that stuff.
Fun stuff.
And yeah. Are we doing a mini next? We're doing...
Oh, we need to think about this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think... So basically, Pete and I are really busy.
Yeah.
But we still love the podcast and want to do it. So we were considering doing every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Doing a main one like this and then a mini and then a main and a mini.
Unless we still do 3 main. We can work it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out. But we're basically going to cover George Hodel.
Yeah.
And his various murderings.
So you'll find out if it's a main or a mini when it releases.
Yeah, exciting times. So until then, have a great however long time and see you at the next dead end.
See you at the next dead end.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.